back, everyone. Second half underway. Beaky leading the way through apartments. He's already picked Walco. Silence able to take down Spongy and Shake here at the B site, and BHOP is on point. Not losing a single player there in the second half pistol round. Doesn't get much cleaner than that for a B rush, and that's going to put BHOP up by 10, doing fun. Predictably going for the force here as they try to stay in this series, in this grand final. But it does seem like the writing is on the wall. Beaky able to get the initial pick here from Connector. Takes down Walco at Cat as well. It's all BHOP here at the A site. BHOP now leading 14-3, doing fun. Not going to be able to afford much in terms of weaponry here. Walco going to tag Silas early at Cat. BHOP still advancing towards B. Alright, able to pick Spongy backside, turns his attention towards the market exit. It's going to be Silas taking down 2. Trades go out. Hex actually took down 2 of his own. CX eventually finding Shake in jungle. It's only Wiz remaining for the CT side. 1v2 situation. Bomb is in Wiz's sight. Wiz brings us to a 1v1. It's up to Beaky. Wow, and Wiz, assuming Beaky was in market, turns his back. Actually peeks with his back out. Usually something you don't see. Beaky essentially able to get the easy kill there and does bring BHOP to both map and series point. Doing fun, buying up what they can. Couple Eagles and MP9, 1 A4, 1 FAMAS, and I do not think that's going to be quite enough, although they've already tagged down CX down to 50 HP, excuse me. And some additional damage being taken by BHOP in Connector. Hex comes up. The initial stop kills CX front of the A side as well. With only 1 HP, gets the 3rd kill. That was Silas atop stairs. Austin gonna have a big play here. He does kill Hex inside, but takes a lot of damage in the process. Both Brett and Austin low on health here. Was hearing those footsteps in underpass. He'll pick up that kill in underpass and narrowly avoids death himself as he pushes through that Molotov. Brett, elite redemption there, brings us to a 1v1, but Spongy was more prepared than Brett there for that exchange at window. Brett falling rather at window. That'll bring a 4th round to doing fun. Wiz pushing middle with that A1S. BHOP needs to be careful here. Wiz does come up with a pick upper mid. Looking for more. Finds it. CX down. The C4 is down. Silas does eventually trade back onto Wiz. And he will be able to recover that C4 when needed here. Hex able to get a pick there at the A site. Doing fun with the 2-man advantage. And even though this round is looking good for doing fun, you have to think that this is too little too late in terms of the map and series itself. Silas and Beaky taking down 2 in mid, but then Silas caught with a nade out. He's picked off. Beaky left in a 1v2 shake with the late peek from window. Comes up with the A4 headshot. And even though BHOP is still sitting at series point and on the verge of this first place cash prize, they are low on funds here in game. So no rifles on the T side. 3 Glocks, 2 Tech 9s for BHOP. Next in Wiz, holding down things at the A site. Not much BHOP could do about that. It's only CX remaining. He did get the bomb planted B, lurking hard. He's one-tapped by Spongy. That'll be a 6th round for doing fun, but again, seemingly too little, too late. BHOP will be on full rifles again here. Let's see if they're able to finish the series, or if doing fun continues to go for the Hail Mary rally here. BHOP leaning towards A. It's a potential 3-2 split here at the A site. Utility being used offensively here at A. Looks like BHOP is committing A, even though they're not fully on the site yet. Next, able to put down Austin at balcony. Brett does trade out from the front of Tetris. And BHOP seems to be advancing with confidence. They do lose Silas on site. Brett gonna trade back to stairs. CX able to put down Shake on a trade as well. But Walco still alive next to the C4. Beaky left in a tough 1v2 here as he makes his way towards the C4 now from benches. Walco still lurking in connector. Spongy over at the CT stairs. Beaky now pushing into connector. Oh, and almost reacts for the headshot, but not quite able to land it. Time was getting extremely low. It was down to 9 seconds there. So BHOP will have to be on a majority eco here again. It's a semi-buy with 5 Tech 9s in play here for BHOP Esports. From Triple is going to take care of Beaky. Silas and Brett advancing into sight. Takedown 2. Brett now planning center of sight. Walco isn't quite able to stop that plant, but does get a kill towards front sight. Doing fun still with the man advantage here as they look to retake. Shake does only have 10 HP, but still gets a kill there into hell. Walco with the final trade towards Tetris, and doing fun still fighting here as they get an 8th round for themselves.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
teams exchanging some utility at mid and connector. CX gonna spam whiz through the smoke there at connector. That's a huge pick. Let's see if BHOP can work off that. Austin able to catch Hext pushing through the A ramp. Although Walco does eventually get redemption there in mid onto CX. Committing to the B side. They still have man advantage. Spongy does kill Austin as he drops out of apartments. Brett gonna trade out. Brett with only 4 HP still gets the bomb planted there next to default. Smoke was down. BHOP with the man advantage, but Shake making his way in through the apartments flank. Silas not quite watching that flank angle, gets taken down by that op. And Beaky likely gonna have to be the anchor here as Brett only has 4 HP. Beaky able to kill Walco. Catwalk, Shake moving in from the apartment. And Shake is able to get those final 2 kills needed to keep doing fun in this map and in this series. This is not over yet, folks. Timeout taken here. Unclear which side took this timeout. Although realistically, both of them could use it here. Even though BHOP's up by 6, you can't rule out doing fun from piecing together 6 more rounds here. Spongy can register the first kill of the round from Van. They will take down Walco there as he pushes through Catwalk. He is traded out, and now it's just Silas and CX remaining here for BHOP. CX with only 13 HP remaining up there in apartments. Silas able to catch Wiz. That flank from window. Spongy eventually finishing off CX as he made his way towards the apartment's exit. Silas somehow makes his way into safety there in underpass. Shake didn't want to get too aggressive there, but Shake is on the flank now from underpass. Silas moving into kitchen, will not survive. Spongy was right around the corner there. Doing fun, now needs 5 in a row to bring this to overtime. Able to pick one cat here with the off. This is an eco, just semi-buy for BHOP. This has actually been quite a comeback thus far for the Carpe Diem Pug. Shake able to take down Silas in lower mid. CX is able to pick Walco there at the B site. Spongy's still lurking at Van. Does drop Austin, but Brett able to trade out despite being low on health. Planted at the B site, but CX, who is going to be his lifeline, gets picked off at Cat. Brett with 7 HP, not going to survive Hex rounding the corner there at Cat. Doing fun, finds an 11th round. They now need just 4 in a row to bring this to overtime. BHOP does have enough cash for a full rifle buy here. CX does indeed purchase an op. Still fairly quiet here other than the utility that's been exchanged at Connector in the A side. Brett advancing through Connector, not going to survive that push, but down by Wiz from triple with that op. BHOP sending 3 through the B apartments. It looks like this is likely going to be a B commit from BHOP, but Walco's still here at the end of apartments. Takes down 1. Silas does trade him out, 3-on-3 situation. Silas gets the bomb planted B default, but Shake able to kill 1 off the rotation, so Doing Fun does have the man advantage here. As Wiz and Shake advance from market, Hex making his way in from apartments. Beaky potentially going to have a big play here. Silas with only 32 health left. Silas picked off center sight. All up to Beaky at bench. Drops 1, gets a second headshot. Can he get the third off the repeat? He does! Beaky winning this grand final Cash Cup in dramatic fashion with a big 3K after already having one of the most incredible defuses in Cash Cup history in the first half. Excuse me, if you weren't able to see that defuse in the first half, you're gonna have to go back and watch that clip. Full 10-second defusal from Beaky. It was an exciting map 3 all around. Huge congratulations to BHOP as they win their second Cash Cup championship, this time with an all-new iteration of their roster. Well played to the EG Carpe Diem / Bad News Bears Pug. They definitely made this extremely interesting. I almost thought that was going to overtime there in map 3, but this was definitely an exciting Cash Cup, especially for the player break here. So potentially some unexpected excitement here on this Sunday. But with that said, we're going to wrap things up for now. We're going to talk much more about BHOP and the upcoming situation with Challenger League and some other teams on the next stream. So make sure you're giving this channel a follow. You can follow me on Twitter as well, at Hamtaro1H. We're likely going to send you over to another NA base stream here in a moment. Thank you guys for the support as always. Have a great night.